Hi, sugar pies. Hello. It's been forever, it feels like. Oh my goodness. Since I quit doing these every single day, well, during the week, every single day, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like forever, doesn't it? Like, anyways, hello, darlings. It's been quite a while since we talked about Amber Reid. And there's a reason it's been a while because I hate her. I absolutely despise Amber Reid or Amberlynn Reid, even though that's not her actual name. Whatever she goes by. I only call her Amber Reid, which is her actual real name, because she hates it. And that's why she named herself Amberlynn Reid. If you know, you know. I'm talking to you. I'm going to talk to you as if you have been on this journey with me, this Amberlynn Reid journey, whatever you want to call it. So I'm finally feeling better. So I'm sorry if occasionally, I still have a little bit of sneezy, like sneezing here and there, and I'm a little bit nasally, and I might have to cough every once in a while. I swear I'm getting over like bronchitis or something. That's what it felt like to me. Like bronchitis, like my lungs, like there was so much crud in my lung. Like, sorry, not trying to be gross or anything. But anywho, I don't really like talking about Amber. Oh my God. Leave me alone. Gosh, it never freaking fails, you guys. My phone will be so dry all day long. And then all of a sudden, I get on a live and people be blowing me up like, stop, I'm busy. Anyways, I don't like Amber. I really don't like her. She's a very extremely huge, in more ways than one, negative entity. And she makes me feel out of character. And and I don't like that. So I try not to talk about it. But I still watch and support our reaction channels, such as Mr. Snowflake, Oh Lordy, it's Jordy, sometimes the ankle, Jordy's curved thumb, which is a reaction. Oh my gosh, they're my favorite. I swear, Jordy's curved thumb is like one of my favorite reaction channels when it comes to reacting about Amberlynn Reid. I don't like Karina. Ugh, she's boring and overly censors everything. That's okay if you like her. That's fine. And I can't, I'm sorry, but I can't stand her accent. As that like New Yorker accent or whatever. I just, it drives me nuts. So, but that's okay if you like her. She does good work. Give her that credit. She's just not for me. I'm more of a Oh, and Charlie Gould. Oh my God, which we will be seeing today. I'm going to watch Jordy's curved thumb video with you because whoever runs Jordy's curved thumb YouTube channel, you're wonderful. Don't ever stop. You make me laugh, and oh my gosh, you make a lot of people laugh in the Amberverse in girl world. So keep up the good work and shout out to you, please. If you haven't subscribed and you're into girl world stuff, please go subscribe to him. Okay? Please, please, please do it. Anyways. Oh, that tastes so good. I'm drinking strawberry lemonade today. Amber is stalking, allegedly, Mr. Snowflake. This big, huge, giant waste of human oxygen. Sorry, just my opinion, but she is. Ugh, God. Is so obsessed with Mr. Snowflake, Mr. S. So obsessed with him. She actually, we'll say allegedly, for whatever purposes, but, we just insert allegedly, just, because. But she actually went and paid for his information, like marriage information. I shit you not, you guys. I shit you not. And if you're into girl world like I am, you already know, but we got to talk about this. I got to talk about it because it really, really has really, like, if this doesn't show you how absolutely creepy and weird and just horrible and psychotic Amberlynn Reid is, Amber Reid, whatever, I don't know what will. I don't know what will convince you that this woman, this person, this female specimen, whatever, I don't know what will convince you that she's not psychotic. She literally is psychotic, in my opinion, allegedly, as a non-professional psychologist, whatever. I'm just somebody who watches psychotic people like in EWU and human psychology is very interesting to me, and I like watching like body language experts on YouTube and stuff like that, like videos and like crime scene or crime stuff, true crime stuff. Like, that's where I originated from, was the true crime area. So, and she reminds me of these criminals so bad. Not saying she is a criminal, not saying that, but she just reminds me, the psychology, what's going on in her brain, how her brain functions, reminds me so bad of some of these criminals that we see when we're watching like the true crime videos and stuff. It's crazy. That's why some of you, like, I'm not the only one who said this. That's why, like, some of us have said, sorry. See, I'm still kind of like, ugh. But that's why some of you feel like when we're watching this kind of stuff, like we're watching like a true crime documentary. That's why it feels like that, because she acts like those criminals. Like, her brain is wired just like that. Like, it's very weird. So before we get into this and we watch this video, which is funny and infuriating at the same time, I'm going to try to not let my emotions come out too much, because she pisses me off so bad. And like, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my very best. But I know that I'm going to fail a little bit, because I despise this person so human. Oh my God. But she actually has either got somebody, paid somebody to look up his information, specifically like his marriage records and stuff like that, or, allegedly, whatever, or she's actually done it herself. And she showed her big fat ass. She showed her big fat fucking ass. And I'm going to cuss because I'm not monetized, so who cares? All right, let me do a sound check real quick. Sound check. Sound check. Hang on, let me do a sound check. Okay. Checking the sound. Checking.
Okay.
Checking.
Checking the sound.
Okay, we're good. All right. We're going to watch a Jordy's Curved Thumb. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Love you so very much. You are absolutely fabulous channel. Absolutely fabulous. Share screen. And Jordy's Curved Thumb here is featuring hang on, let me get this together here. Featuring Charlie Gould, who I absolutely love. She is brilliant. Oh, one thing that I want to say, Amber hates it that people this is how I feel. I feel so bad that she watches or she sees. I'm not trying to sound any kind of way, I promise you, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that Amberlynn watches me and sees the comments that I leave. It's not out of the realm of possibility because she watches every little channel that everything. She's a narcissist. So anything made about her, she's going to watch it. And I've seen some little indicators that I'm not going to say prove it but strongly, strong indicators that she may. And let me tell you, one of the things that she hates the most is when you tell her her hair or her makeup looks like shit. She hates that. Hates it, hates it, hates it. Even though it's true. I'm sorry, Amber, but your makeup is horrible. I mean, can you even call it makeup? I mean, it's you wear eyeliner and I guess foundation and mascara maybe. I mean, I guess it's makeup, but I'm sorry, but it's horrible. Your wings go straight out, and it's like she just goes flop. There we go. There's a straight wing, and it's horrible. And you can post as many fake compliments from your little followers, supporters as you want. That are saying, "Oh, your makeup is so great." Girl, no, it isn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Coming from somebody who does makeup quite well, I've gotten better. I've gotten quite better at it. I have a passion for it. Let me say, your skills need to be improved upon. You need to up your game, girl. If you want to, I'm sorry. And as somebody who is very much a long hair girly as well, I like my hair to be long. What are you looking at, bitch? Oh my God, I hate my neighbor. I can't even sit at the bar without this bitch looking out the window, like peeking through her fucking, ew, you dumb bitch. Okay. Calm down, Sarah. I can't even sit at this bar without this neighbor lady across the way opening up her blinds and staring at me. And then when she catches me looking, she shuts them. Dumb bitch. Oh my God. Okay. Calm down. Let me ground myself here. See, Amber brings this out of me. This is why I can't do a whole lot on her anymore, is because she brings this out of me. And I don't like being like this. I hate being like this. But okay. All right. Focus. Okay. Anywho, All right. All right, we're good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, darlings. I apologize. But okay, like I was saying, Amber as another long hair girly to give one to another. Show me them ends, honey. She goes, I've been working on my hair and making it healthier. Show me them ends. First off, girl, do better. I'm just going to say that. Do better. At least run a brush through it before you get on the live. God dang, girl. But show me them ends. You do know that you have to trim your hair. You can't just let it grow and grow and grow. You have to trim it, girl. That's part of the upkeep of having long hair. Having long hair comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of work. I know some of you will be like, oh my God, you're stupid. But it does. It really does. I'm a lady who likes to have her hair long. And it comes with a lot of work. There's a lot of upkeep. Let me see them ends, girl. I bet you they look like freaking straggly, crunchy, fucking split pieces, whatever. Amber hates it when anybody comments and says that her hair looks like crap or her makeup looks like crap because she's obsessed with her looks. So, the reason why she doesn't trim her hair, if she cut like more than like an inch or two off, she would probably have a mental breakdown. That's how weird this bitch. Oh my God, it's so weird. I'm sorry. Okay, that's enough. That's me being petty. I just had to get that out. Anyway, sorry if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't get to be here, baby. So, all right, let's get to it. We got to watch this. She is stalking Mr. Snowflake so hard. It's like, it's unreal. Saying that coming for him because allegedly he got a divorce. First off, okay, who cares? People get divorced all the time. And she's trying to paint him as, oh, you must be a piece of shit if you got a divorce. Well, how do you know? How do you know he's the one who's at fault? Maybe it was the wife at fault. Maybe they're both at fault. Maybe it was an agreeable thing where maybe he was like, she's like, we're not meant for each other anymore. Maybe let's end this. And he's like, yeah, same. Maybe it was a mutual thing. How do you know that, Amber? You don't. You're just mad because you're obsessed with him and you have a crush on him and he despises you and he calls you out. He doesn't lie about you like you try and say. He calls you out for things that are public knowledge and he brings it to light. And you're mad. You're mad. And he's a lot more talented than you. You're just jealous. Jealous, Lynn. Anyway, all right, let's watch this. I love you, Charlie. Your makeup is so beautiful. Girl, always on point. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, for the coughing.
Stupid.
Experience
I love
BPD things almost daily.
Shut up about BPD. Shut up.
Come on, like the stream for my curved thumb.
People saying that I was begging for money in my what I ate today video when literally all I did was thank my members.
Oh my God, the manufactured. What is there to cry about? All I did was thank my members. That's her like sympathy fishing. I think that's what they call it. I was just thanking you guys. What is there to cry? Why is this a crying scenario? Oh, I hate her face so bad. It's just begging for a knuckle sandwich.
Like, what planet are we living on? Like,
first of all, I don't know who the thing is. She doesn't name names sometimes. I don't believe she was begging for money. It's just what she put over her members' heads when she said that their memberships will directly be paying for her.
If you don't know, Amber got a video taken down because it violated terms of service. If you probably know that already, though.
Her weight loss drugs was crazy, especially with the way she dogs her members. Was crazy.
Yeah.
Amberlynn can more than afford weight loss drugs, even though she mentioned the price.
Let me just say, Charlie's, oh my gosh, she knows what colors look good on her. That eyeshadow, fucking gorgeous. Oh, absolutely beautiful on her. I don't know if I had, like, not trying to sound any type of way, but if I had a nice tan going on, I might be able to pull off like that color, but oh my gosh, that color is absolutely gorgeous on you, girl. Mwah. Love it.
Being something close to rent. Amberlynn can more than afford it. Amberlynn has made a shit ton of money. In all these years, she could have really invested in herself and really took time and flexed in different ways, but she didn't.
Yeah.
She chose to turn around and try to shit on her viewers, shit on creators. She makes over $6,000 a month just from memberships. You know what would really?
God, that irritates me so bad, dude, because she doesn't do anything good. She doesn't even put anything good out into the world with that all this money that she makes. It's like a piece of shit, horrible human being is handed this opportunity where they're getting all this money where they could make a difference for people. And she just goes and she does a weekly Amazon like haul, buying crap off Amazon that is unnecessary and door dashing thousands of dollars of food. Like, and just Amberlynn is Amber Reid is the epitome. She embodies these two sins, greed and gluttony. She is the embodiment of greed and gluttony. Just wanted to say that.
Call me crazy, but you know what would really be a thank you to her members? Being respectful, putting some effort into her streams, not clapping back, blocking, and shit talking her members.
It's wild.
I think that's a thank you enough. That I think her members would appreciate, putting some effort into her content.
It is so wild how she treats her members, like how she talks to them. These people are giving you money and you're going to talk to them like that?
Coming with a better attitude, coming with a plan where she's not expecting her members to carry the conversation for her. You'd be surprised how grateful people are for those small things because they notice it.
Oh, dang.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, one of the best Marvel movies of all time, has critics cheering. You guys hear that? And now it's the #1.
Genuinely, I do not understand. I do not get treated remotely the same as everyone else. I'm just
because you're a horrible person, dude. That's why. Because you're awful. You're terrible. It's not because you're a fat bitch. It's because you're a horrible human being. You have blatantly showed that, like publicly, that you're a horrible person. That's why nobody likes you and you don't get treated the same way as other people do. Because you're awful.
Constantly dogpiled on, and I'm just like, no, I didn't delete it. So YouTube deleted it because of certain words that I was saying. You can't say, I'm not going to say them because it's against community guidelines. So, but when you talk about certain topics like EDs, you are not allowed to anymore. And it's like, I was trying to be vulnerable and I was trying to talk about exactly how I was feeling in the moment. And I can't, you guys. I'm not allowed to open up anymore because YouTube does not allow it.
It was actually a lot. It was the whole, you guys, I don't know when this stuff's going to catch up to me. And just,
yeah, so okay, this is from Hecticana, which I've been watching him more lately because he does make good points and stuff like that. And he's funny. I just hate the name. I hate that name, Hecticana. I hate it so bad. But whatever. But apparently he talked to somebody who reported. First off, how do you know that you are the one who got it taken down? That's stupid. Like, apparently somebody said that I reported it and this is why it got taken down. But I don't see how just one report can, like, it has to be multiple. But whatever. Okay. But anyway, I said, I'll acknowledge that your statement played a role in why I reported Amber's video to YouTube under their terms of service. However, her takedown wasn't solely due to the hateful and abusive content. It went beyond that. She was also flagged for spamming and misleading her audience, both of which I submitted in detail to YouTube. Based on the follow-up communications I received, they confirmed the video was removed due to multiple violations, not just a original report. Okay, so therefore it wasn't just because she talked about EDs, disorders of eating, I'll just say. It was multiple things.
just the manipulation that went on throughout the video, it was actually due to multiple violations. So it just says, so I said, the general consensus is that it's because she asked for money for the medication. And she said, yes, I'll acknowledge that your statement played a role in why I reported Amber's video to YouTube under their terms of service. However, her takedown wasn't solely due to the hateful or A-word content. It went beyond that. She was also flagged for spamming and misleading her audience, both of which I submitted in detail to YouTube. Based on the follow-up communications I received, they confirmed the video was removed due to multiple violations, not just the original report.
So I have to be as vague as possible. And yeah, it's just like, to me, it's very freaking weird that so many reaction channels are so happy that Amberlynn finally got her video taken down. I did nothing wrong in that.
Bitch. Oh, you did nothing wrong. Apparently you did if you got taken down, and YouTube says that. And none of these reaction channels are like, oh, yay, haha. I mean, I wouldn't call it happy. I'd call it, I don't know, they're just reporting on it. They're like, Amberlynn's stuff got taken down. Here's why. Like, you are so manipulative. I can't stand you. Oh my God, dude. I just noticed. Her face is getting bigger. See, I haven't done a video on her for a while, and I haven't really noticed until here recently when I started, because like I said, I like to watch the reaction channels, but her face is getting huge. Like, I feel bad about my double chin, but oh my God, girl. Is that why you quit doing your weigh-ins? Because you're getting huge again? I mean, you've always been huge, but you're getting huger. Like, I'm sorry. Just calling
in
out
that
the
video.
obvious.
I did nothing wrong.
Well, according to YouTube, she actually broke terms of service. And I know this is a confusing concept to people like Amberlynn who always want to be a victim. There are people similar to myself who laugh when awful people get consequences, even though that consequence itself was a bit shocking based on everything we've seen in this space. The fact that that was kind of like, really? What about all this other stuff? Whatever. But I still was just like, okay, the fuck? Yeah. I know there's this thing where it's just like, no, don't, laugh or applaud people's misfortune. If you're a piece of shit, bitch, I'm applauding.
Yeah, I'm happy for Trisha too. I don't know. I maybe I'm jealous.
Shocker.
I think I'm jealous because as someone who can't have children, I'm just like, damn.
Thank God.
Absolutely. Thank God you can't procreate. Thank God. Yeah, you are jealous. You're jealous of a lot of people. You're jealous of everyone. Everyone. You're jealous of Trisha Paytas, like you said. You're jealous of Mr. Snowflake. You're jealous of Jordy. You're jealous of Charlie Gould. You're jealous of Karina. You're jealous of everybody. You're so jealous. You're so jelly. It's clear, Amber. It's clear. It's in the cards, girl. You took up tarot cards. Well, they're not actual real tarot cards. They're, I don't know, some kind of cards. I don't know what she's doing with that. I don't know. But there's some kind of cards, oracle cards, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quite funny that you do those now all of a sudden. Interesting.
I don't.
Oh my God. Wow. Another ad, man. I mean, I know you guys got to get your money.
Let's see if my Stitch Fix box matches my style.
I get it. I get it.
Stylist tells me that I'm a rustic rebel.
Get your money. You know what I mean?
I don't care how awful that sounds. Thank God. I don't care what you believe in. Think that. Thankfully. I will always be one of those people that is very grateful that it's harder, because it's not impossible. It's harder for people like Amberlynn and Chantel to become parents. Thank God.
Well, Amber had a hysterectomy, thank God. I mean, not saying that's a good thing, whatever, because she had something wrong that to where she had to get it removed. But in this instance of being impregnated, thank the Lord that she had that procedure done. Thank the Lord above. God was like, yeah, I cannot bless this woman with a child because I'm sorry. I am sorry. He knew what was up.
Do you want kids? I do. But I need to eat first. Speaking of, what's funny? And one of Beck's like Q&A things, situation type deals, I don't know what was going on there. Beck was asked, like, has Amberlynn like always wanted kids? Like, or
you're so jealous of Beck too. That's another one you're jealous. You're jealous.
Is that just like something she's saying now? And Beck was like, we never spoke about it. Bitch, what?
Bitch, no.
Like literally, you see us talking about children in Q&As and live streams, like while we were together. And I would always say how I like wanted a daughter. Like, it's just so weird. It's
of course.
Well, there's a couple of things that she took away from that. There's a chance that they only did that for content and had those conversations for content, because it's very clear there's a lot of things Amberlynn put on for the cameras, even when it comes to her relationship with Beck. Secondly, there are times, especially in abusive relationships, you just talk and zone the fuck out and know exactly what to say. So I actually kind of get that answer, even though I do believe they talked about these conversations possibly off camera. I doubt it was that much, and I could easily see Beck zoning the fuck out.
What did
Like,
I
oh
do?
yeah, you want, yeah, awesome, totally, yeah. It's
What did I do? I did something. Oh shit! What did I do? I did something. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. What? What's going on? But of course, like I said, of course she would want a daughter so she can have a little mini Amberlynn because she's absolutely narcissistic, and then she could live vicariously through her daughter. Probably would give her daughter an ED. And she'd end up like Eugenia. Oh my God. I wish my mouse wouldn't have broke, because this would be so much easier if my mouse wasn't broke.
you just talk and zone the fuck out and know exactly what to say. So I actually kind of get that answer, even though I do believe they talked about these conversations possibly off camera. I doubt it was that much, and I could easily see Beck zoning the fuck out. Like, oh yeah, you want, yeah, awesome, totally, yeah. It's not a hard concept. It's really not hard to put two and two together. We ain't even get to it yet. We ain't even get to it yet. Because what y'all don't know, when we get to the Mr. Snowflake part, I'm bringing her daddy into this conversation because you got me fucked up thinking divorce is a problem. The same.
Get it, girl. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Let me get this bigger here. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be really hard for me to be quiet when we get to the Mr. Snowflake stuff. Okay, yes, of course, I have a little internet crush on him. Boo-hoo, whatever. I'm allowed to have a pretend little imaginary thing. Whatever. A lot of people do, because he's handsome and he's talented and he's funny. Even Amberlynn has a crush on him. Hello. That's why she always talks crap about him, because she's mad because he doesn't like her.
Listen, I don't know Mr. Snowflake.
All right, quit it.
Flake's private business, but I could promise you this, based off the man I do not know, I can guarantee at least he won't do what the fuck she had to go through. I'm sure he don't got no meth lab running in the back of his fucking house that his kids can get to and start chewing on like gushers. That's the thing. She says this thing like, oh, Mr. Snowflake acts like he's perfect. I've never heard him say that. And there's no creator in the space that should pretend that they're perfect.
Absolutely. I have never, ever, and I watch everything Mr. S does. Trust me, I'm obsessed with him. Not as obsessed as Amber is, but yeah. He has never once claimed to be perfect. He actually, he shows that he's not perfect all the time. Like his little things that, like he has never once claimed that he was perfection. But Amberlynn, she thinks he's perfect in her eyes. She thinks he's perfect. That's why she's saying, because it's a lot of projection. It's a lot of projection. I'll just keep letting Charlie here go. Let's keep letting her go here.
I've never heard that come from him, but I'll say that there is not one perfect, great, extremely. No, we sit there and we criticize mentally ill, problematic women. There is some criticism there, but the idea that somebody getting divorced is a problem, I didn't hear he was a deadbeat. I didn't hear that he be doing drugs and neglecting his children
Yeah, like
or child. I don't know. I don't even know how many kids he got. I didn't hear that.
I want to make a reminder to everybody. Everything that Amberlynn is saying here, this is all alleged. We're just not taking everything that comes out of Amberlynn's fat mouth as fact.
Let me guess. Would that be more comfortable for Amber because she could relate to that shit? She sounds dumb. Mr. Snowflake don't seem like the person to take it there, but I will take it there. Because if we're really being
same girl, yes, and that's why I love Charlie, because she takes it there. Mr. S doesn't give a damn. He does not care, Amber. You can look up all his information all day. He's going to remain the classy person that he is. But that's okay. He can do that because the other reactors, like Charlie here, like me, like Jordy, we will take it there. We will give it to you on behalf of him. So sit back and enjoy.
truthful, going through a divorce isn't bad. And sometimes that's needed to make sure those kids are a priority, to make sure those kids are still happy. Something that her parents could never fucking do for her, which prioritize her. So maybe that divorce that he may be going through will stop the chances of his kids ending up being a 600-pound train wreck on the internet that cries victim all the time. So kudos to Mr. Snowflake.
Oh my God. I love you. Charlie, will you marry me? No, I'm just kidding. Girl, oh my God. I love her. So I don't even have to say anything because she said it all right there. She said it all. You know, as a child whose parents divorced, I was maybe 14, 15 when my parents got a divorce. And in my experience, I was so happy that my parents got a divorce. You want to know why? Because their relationship was toxic. I was old enough to see, that it was toxic. My brothers, they were little. They didn't understand, but, they were seeing the toxicity. That's not good for them either. It is not good for people to stay together for the sake of a child if they are not compatible, if the relationship is toxic. I cannot stress that enough. Maybe their relationship was toxic and they did the right thing for their kid, allegedly, if there even is, this is all alleged because Mr. S has not talked about his private life, and that is his right to not talk about his private life. You don't have to. None of us have to. I talk about my private life all day. I'm an open fucking book, but he don't have to. None of us have to. You don't have to, Amber, but you do. And then wonder why people criticize you and think that you're horrible because you put your life out there, every little detail. But whatever. But they did the right thing for that kid, allegedly, maybe. Maybe they did the right thing because they're like, hey, we don't love each other anymore. This relationship isn't very good anymore. We're just staying together for the sake of the kid. It's better for us to split because that's the case sometimes. That was the case for my parents. It was because my mom even told me, she goes, I was holding on for the sake of the kids. You kids, I was holding on. But little did she know, when she finally left my dad, it was so much better. So much better. We still got to go see our dad. We still get to stay with dad. I even lived with my dad. My brothers live with my dad sometimes. But, it was a lot more healthy. It's a lot healthier environment for us that my parents divorced. So I'm just saying.
I don't know his background. I don't know none of that. Shout out to him and his future ex-wife or whatever the situation they got going on. Prioritize them kids. Prioritize that family. Prioritize yourselves so you don't end up with multiple Amberlynn Reids a few years down the line. Shout out to you, stupid bitch.
Like that. I'm like, what? Girl, stop bringing that back. No, I'm never gonna stop. Stop. They opened that floodgate, honey, and I'm not gonna be the one to close it. Neither are they.
I thought you said that you were going to, so now you changed your mind. I thought you said after that floodgate was open that you were going to stop talking about her. But now you're not going to stop talking about him? Okay. Okay, backpedal, Lynn. Lame. God, ew, brush your hair.
That shit's open for real. That's open forever. Swim in the water.
She contradicts herself here, but I also want to mention, yeah, Amber could keep talking about Beck. Go ahead. Should she? No. Is it wise? Absolutely not. But keep going. And we'll also keep reminding her that Beck is one of her victims.
Yeah.
Please.
I think people would just appreciate you acknowledging that even though you struggle with BPD, being overly controlling was wrong and you regret treating your partner like that. I do. Wow. Swim in that flood and don't get cellulitis because I'm telling you.
Beck won't get cellulitis because they're not 500 pounds and have lymphedema legs like you do.
Yeah.
A fat bitch who ate her ass for cancer, ended up beating that, couldn't wipe her ass, was getting sponge baths at one point in bed while abusing their partner, could never talk about me in a breakup. I know we're not there yet, but it's just now I'm on 10 because that part got me upset. A bitch like her could never. Learn to wipe your ass first. Please. A bitch who used you put a white wash rag at the corner of a sink and tooted your big ass up in hopes that it would grab enough.
Like a bear scratching its back against the tree. What? Like twerking again.
Imagine a bitch like that speaking on your personal life.
Right?
Bitch, you could never.
Ever.
Could never.
Ever.
As a man, I understand Mr. Snowflake maybe shouldn't say. That's why I'm here. As a woman, you nasty bitch. You're a
Same, baby. I'm here with you, Charlie. I'm here with you.
dirty, nasty bitch. You're big as
Dirty.
up. You went through all of this to still sit your big stinky ass here.
Thanks.
The fact that we could talk about this bitch's neck cheese, the fact that we could talk about washcloths, the fact that we could talk about all this shit that she put out there. Some of it got exposed, yeah, but you got eyes. You saw those try-on hauls. Did it look like her arms was reaching anything past her belly button? No.
Big stank. Ugh. Oh my God. How many stomachs do you have, girl? Like I'm self-conscious about my overhang my belly. But at least if I suck it in a little bit, I can see my cooch. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but if I ever got that big, I told Chelsea the other day, my cousin, I told her the other day, I was like, girl, if I ever get that big, just take me out behind the shed, put me down like a horse. Oh my God. Oh, wow. That's just, how does she get around, man? She has to live. She has to live in an assisted care facility. Like there's been signs of that, and she definitely does. The apartment she lives in, definitely some kind of assisted care facility because that's unreal, dude. And she's shorter than me, dude. She's like 5'3", I think. Almost 600 pounds now, probably in her mid 500s. I'm 260, 270, 5'7". It's wild that bitch is shorter than me and she's like two of me. Oh my God. That's wild. That was a wild sight. I'm sorry, but that was wild.
but you were so proud to monetize the eating, disordered eating. You were so proud to sit up here and flex with thousands that you was making a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. A bitch like her could never.
Wild.
They probably forgot. No, they definitely remembered. They just like to act like they lie about everything.
And Beck definitely does remember because you're inside of her head. You definitely remember. She definitely does. Like, dumb bitch. Shut up, big back.
And stuff. So, which one of your exes do you think would make a good parent? I'm gonna start from the beginning here.
And I'm behind on memberships and everything. I do see Mr. Snowflake did gift memberships. I appreciate you. And let me drag this bitch. You got it. Take the classy way out, Mr. Snowflake. I got this one. Tag me in, okay? I got it. Keep being classy, doing your thing.
Yes, baby.
No. Crystal would. No. Who was next? Not me forgetting. I'm trying to remember the order of my exes. No. Who was next? Feline would. Tommy would. Okay.
So she believes.
Of course, you say Emily, not Tommy. That's not her name. Of course, you said Emily would be a good mom because you're still talking to her. Sorry, we've all figured it out. You're still talking to Emily.
Crystal, Feline, and Tommy would be great parents. She skipped Beck, the same Beck that was wiping her ass and doing and taking care of her like an overgrown toddler, having the patience of a fucking saint through most of that, in my opinion, wouldn't be a great parent. Amber should have skipped this question. And I still stand by my opinion. I'm very grateful. It's harder for a bitch like her to become a parent.
Yeah.
Did you hear
that?
Tommy. And that's the thing. I'm not going to drag Tommy, and there's certain things that were not public. So you're going to have to read in between the lines. So for the viewers who know, the irony of Amber to have the opinion she has on Mr. Snowflake, knowing what some people know about Tommy. The irony. And that's the most I'm going to say. Because if I was really nasty, I would start dragging the fuck out of Tommy for the shit that Amberlynn said, and I'm not going to. I'm going to leave that girl alone. Let her have her peace. Let her have her privacy. But based on Tommy, the woman she wanted to marry so badly, Mr. Snowflake's situation is golden compared to Tommy's situation. Let's be very clear.
I was like trying to remember like who's what, where. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but I cannot be poked and poked and poked, used. Shit talk.
Used, how? Used? Who used you? Are you talking about Beck using ya? Beck who wiped your shitty, stanky ass for you? Who drove your ass around while they were ill themselves? Who did everything for you, took care of you when you were on. Oh, God. Used. Use you for what? Money? Everybody in your life has been a caretaker, so you've owed them money. Just saying. God, I hate this bitch.
Talk shit talks and like not say anything. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm so curious about the LOL cow stuff. Do you want to go on? Because I looked at this week and it's intense. It is so crazy. I do. I want to go on, but then I don't. But then I do. But then I don't.
It's lol cow, dumbass. Oh my God, look at how huge. Oh my God, dude. I am a big fucking girl, dude. Like I said, I'm 5'7", 260, 270. Somewhere around in there. And I'm like half the size. she takes up that whole couch. Oh my God, man. Even if she were to magically lose like 400 pounds and be a normal size, like, can you imagine the skin, the hangingness, her skeleton? She'd be like, okay, look at Tammy Slayton. Homegirl lost a bunch of weight. She literally weighs less than I do now, which is fucking crazy. But see, I've been watching the 1,000-Pound Sisters new season, and she still like kind of waddles, and she's like bow-legged because of all that weight from all that extra skin and stuff. Just, I don't know. I'm like, I feel bad for her because I'm like, yeah, she lost a bunch of weight, but now she's got all that extra skin. And that's what always kind of, because I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to be under 200 because I should be, honestly. And I need to because for my own self-confidence and well-being, I need to lose some weight, and I want to lose 100 pounds and I'll be straight. But I get to thinking, like, because I see like the sagginess, like my double chin like area from losing just a little bit that I have. And I'm like, oh my God, like it just looks so gross. I mean, it's a good thing, losing weight and everything. You should be proud of yourself for that. But then you got that loose skin just hanging there. And I'm like, oh God, and that's another thing that gets your confidence. You know what I mean? Because you can't get rid of that easily. I guess like building up your muscle can help, but I don't have money for skin removal surgery and, stuff like that. But I guess you can get like creams and new exercises. I've been doing these exercises to like tighten it up, like my double chin area. But anyway, okay, let's just keep going.
I don't. It's like very back and forth. Food. He did it. Oh, the LOL Cow Live.
Lol cow.
Peep this shade. Peep this shade. Someone just said, "Oh, Chantel did it. Look at the."
Yeah, she was just like a visitor type deal. Visitor.
That was shade. Someone brings up that Chantel went up there. She was just a visitor there. Please, they're looking for me to be a host. That's small town stuff. Because a lot of people don't remember. Amberlynn looks at herself above Chantel. She's been like that for years. So when she responded like that, I was like, well, you can't even hide it sometimes. She was just a visitor. Actually, they wanted her to be a host. That's the true tea. They wanted her to be a host. It's Low-Cal Queens. Low-Cal Live. As long as you're a low-cal that brings in a lot of income, which Chantel did because of the super chats, memberships, and all of that, for them to like drag Chantel in chat, Keemstar wanted her bad. So
Jealous. Amber's jealous.
Did you see Snowflake's doco he dropped on Feudy? No, I don't watch his fucking bullshit. Like, go.
Yes, you do. Stop. That's why you just got so mad. I don't watch his. How do you know if it's bullshit if you don't watch it? Amber, how do you know? How do you know he lies about you if you don't watch it?
Sign your divorce papers. Like, fuck off. Get out of here. Fuck you. Oh, I hate him so much. Sorry.
That's okay. He hates you too. He finds you repulsive. He finds you ugly. He finds you disgusting and sloppy and horrible. So.
Let's just say Mr. Snowflake did have to sign some divorce papers. I'm sure that's sad. Any end of a relationship, especially a marriage, I'm sure that's hard on anyone. Let's just say Mr. Snowflake did have to sign some divorce papers. I'm sure that's sad. Any end of a relationship, especially a marriage, I'm sure that's hard on anyone.
Absolutely.
What is that any business of hers, especially if he didn't bring it to the public?
Exactly.
This is the same bitch who has cried about the people digging into people's lives. So actually, I'm about to be a hypocrite. I'm happy I said it at the top of this stream. If Mr. Snowflake not bringing front and center his personal relationships or his relationships dissolving, if he didn't bring that to his platform, but Amberlynn finds it acceptable to do,
isn't that considered doxing? Isn't that what doxing is? Isn't she doxing him? Because he didn't make all this information public, but she's making it. Isn't that considered doxing? I'm pretty sure that's the definition of doxing. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure it is.
Then I guess it shouldn't be a problem that people bring to the forefront that Tommy didn't even have custody of her child. Tommy also went through a divorce. And even worse, didn't have custody of your child. Do you know how hard it is to lose custody of your child as a mother?
Exactly.
Do you know how hard that is?
Very hard.
So what the fuck did she do?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm glad I paused it at this point. His facial expressions kill me. But yeah, you know how hard it is for people to take away kids from the mother? Like, you basically got to be a drug addict or I don't know, some crazy shit. I'm just saying.
So if Mr. Snowflake's divorce can be a topic, Tommy doing something bad enough to lose custody of her child can be a topic as well.
Yes.
And the next bitch she gets into, if there's some shit on them, I guess it shouldn't be a problem either.
Yes.
And that's the thing. I've always said, leave these people alone. Let's focus on what is right in front of us because there's enough there. The problem with Amber and other people who like to go over life, there's not enough there for them. There's not enough there for them. So for them, they have to reach into their lives, dig stuff up. You guys remember, y'all been around for a while. People used to look up my debt. Bitch, I'm not a financial channel. People used to look up my debt. Oh, you didn't pay this. You didn't pay. Then pay it, bitch. I'm not up here giving financial.
Hey, exactly, girl. Pay it for me then. Look me up, bitch. Look me up. Do it. I don't got nothing. Never been married. No criminal record. Excuse me. Unless you want to go and look up, I don't know if you can, look up when I got in trouble in high school and stuff. Go ahead. That's funny though. Like, well, you want to look up my debt? All right, then pay it for me. Pay my debts off. Damn. Weirdos.
Financial advice? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a bitch who runs their mouth and I get paid for it. And I guess that was supposed to be embarrassing. What, somebody going through a divorce is supposed to be embarrassing? That's what people do when they have to dig. They don't have enough and they can't work with what's there to explain why they dislike you.
Exactly, Teardrop.
So now Mr. Snowflake is a horrible person because he couldn't keep his marriage together. He couldn't do all these things. Really? Really? That's what makes him a horrible person? Now, what kind of person would Mr. Snowflake be if he did stay with his wife and he did try to keep his family together? But in that process, he was a fucking meth head who had people running in and out of his house.
Like your mama, Amber, admittedly.
Mixing up, I don't even know how meth works. Mixing that shit up to the point that his kids get to play in it. To the point that one of his kids end up dirty as fuck at one of the grandparents' house. And they stay there for how long? To the point that they so fucked up, they've raised other criminals, felons, thugs. Because isn't that what the states call people who have records? Yeah, thugs. Good thing that's not what I'm hearing coming from Mr. Snowflake, right? It doesn't sound like he's raising thugs like this bitch's father did. It doesn't sound like he a meth head, a crackhead, and all this other shit that abandoned his child. It sounds like there was a decision that had to be made, a very hard one. And I'm going to hope from there he still is a great parent and he goes through whatever co-parenting situation with grace.
This is all alleged.
Because that's not what I'm hearing. For the amount of shitty people that have been in and out of this bitch's life. Matter of fact, the last bitch she wanted to marry
I'm marrying Tommy.
was a fucking deadbeat in some way herself.
Yes, I am.
It is hard in this country to lose custody of your child as a mother. Do you know how shitty you are? So are we talking about personal stuff that's not on the platform or are we not? I need to understand. Because she wanted to marry and be up under someone whose background is way worse than Mr. Snowflake's.
Yes, I did.
So is it that she's disgusted by Mr. Snowflake or is it that she should be impressed? Because I don't hear losing custody. I don't hear none of that. I hear a relationship needing to be dissolved. Tommy dissolved her relationship and still ended up losing custody. Now clock that, you dumb bitch.
You guys like have a child together. You could be a happy cute little family if you're as perfect as you say you are. Why'd your wife divorce you then?
He has never ever said that he was perfect, you stupid bitch. Stop manipulating shit. Oh my God. This is the dumbest, like, oh my God. See what I mean? This absolutely like makes me so angry. Like, I hate this bitch, man. I really hate her. And this is why I can't do these videos on Amber as frequently as I used to, because she just brings the rage out of me every time with her stupidity. And I can't take it. Ew. But listen to this. Listen to this, big dumb.
Divorce is a big thing. It's bigger than just breaking up with a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, and your mama got one too. Remember? Your mama got a divorce. Remember that?
So why'd you get divorced? Tell me what you did.
Why is it his fault? Why is it automatically his fault? Is it automatically his fault because you have beef with him because he demasks you? Well, actually, he doesn't even do. He just shows what you put publicly out there. He shows people what you put out to the public. So I don't get why you're so angry. I don't understand, but I think it's a lot to do with jealousy because secretly you're in love with him. You wish you could have him, but he thinks you're absolutely vile because you are absolutely vile. Keep going. Keep
So
going,
fucking
bitch.
dumb.
Come on.
The truth is, whatever Mr. Snowflake going through that he chooses not to make public ain't nobody's business.
Exactly.
But if we want to ask questions about public knowledge that we
Exactly. It ain't nobody's business. It's none of your business, Amber. It's none of my business. It's none of Charlie's business. It's nobody's business because he doesn't talk about it publicly. Everything that you, Amber, talk about, you put all your shit out there. You put all your girlfriends out there that you've had. You make you make your private life public. There's a difference. A huge one. If you never would have made your life so public, then nobody would know all these things about you. But you can't ever keep anything private because you live online because you have no life. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still kind of, like I said, I'm still kind of coughing, still a little residual, from my illness. But you are chronically online, Amber. You have no life outside of social media. And that's the difference here. There's a big difference.
You do have, instead of asking why one person is getting divorced, why can't she achieve getting married?
Oh,
why can't she actually get down the aisle with someone?
Oh,
why did she eat herself out of being able to give birth one day?
Oh,
we can ask questions. That's public knowledge that she's made public on her platform. If you really want to go there, because it sounds like Mr. Snowflake has achieved a lot of things that she has not been able to. He got married, started a family,
and she's jealous of that. She is jealousy, pure and simple.
He could walk longer than a mile for damn sure. He's good looking.
Girl,
I ain't gonna hold you. When I first saw Mr. Snowflake,
girl, same, baby.
When I first saw Mr. Snowflake, I was like, hello.
Same. Hang on. Same though, girl. Charlie, I feel you. A lot of us feel you. I mean, he's a handsome fella, and not only is he handsome, but he's funny, and like I said, he's talented. We all got a crush on Mr. S, baby. We all do.
And I had to sit back and respectfully to his situation. I genuinely don't know what the situation is, so I say this respectfully. He's fine.
Yes, he is.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I just don't like to express it too much because I never want him to be like uncomfortable or
yes. I know. I used to go a little too hard with my little crush on him. I'm like, oh my God, he's my husband. In my mind. I've toned it down a little bit because if he ever happened to come across these videos and he's like, oh my God, I don't want him to be uncomfortable and creeped out by me. Like, but girl, I share the same sentiments as Charlie when it comes to Mr. S. He is fine. And he just okay. Let me stop.
Or anything like that. Like I don't try to do that with creators.
Yeah.
But that man was fine. I mean, he's still fine, but I was just like, hold on. Hold on. You not in the States? You come visit or no?
Right, girl, please.
You can call me what you want, but I'm a real bitch. Well, he's not black, but you get my point.
What? Oh my God, that's
period. You know how Amberlynn spread for them washcloths? Okay, that's it. Back to this.
Girl. Oh, girl. Say, I don't know what you said, but I'll same. I'll just say that. Same, girl.
Respectfully, please don't get mad at me. Respectfully. Someone said Charlie wanted snow in Florida. Baby, let me tell you.
Girl.
I promise you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for real.
I want the snow here.
Are you sure he's getting divorced? I literally know he is divorced. He is divorced.
Look at how bothered she is. I literally know that he is divorced. Yeah, because you paid for his divorce marriage records or something. Weirdo. You weird bitch. You weird big backed bitch.
Right now, he is currently divorced. I know he is. Anyway, it is a hard situation, Nico. Like, is there two Nicos? I'm like confused. It is hard. Can you tell more on why you hate him, like other than the divorce? I don't hate him because of the divorce.
Could have fooled me.
I hate him because he spreads lies about me.
You hate him because he tells the truth about you, that you make things. How would it, like, these are all public things. This is all public knowledge, Amber. You've made your life so public for like 13 years on YouTube. Years and years and years of making your life, your private life, public. And he just talks about what's out there public. He doesn't lie. Big back bitch.
He says that I fake things of when I was a kid, which no.
I don't recall that.
About him being divorced is morally or ethically wrong. I'm not getting it. Okay, Kelly, here, let me explain it. Okay. So Snowflake thinks that he's perfect.
Does he?
He's so wonderful. He doesn't do anything wrong.
Do you read his mind? Are you a mind reader now, Lynn? Mind reader, Lynn? You know what goes on inside of his head? Because he's never, ever, ever, ever said anything like that. And I watch his shit. You supposedly don't watch his shit. So how do you know that how do you know if you don't watch him? You are so bothered. It's not even funny.
Just so perfect.
I've never heard him say that though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There's this conception that a lot of reactors, because we present ourselves as better than the train wrecks, the truth is it's not hard to be better than them. These are awful people. So that's why for a long time I didn't say it, but then I realized there was like kickback about that. It's not hard to be better than them. Most creators are better people than them. It doesn't mean we're not flawed. It doesn't mean we don't say things that can be criticized. It's still not hard to be better than these people.
He's better than you, Amber. A lot of us are better than you because you're a horrible human being.
It's not. Amberlynn's a piece of shit. Chantel is a piece of shit.
Yes.
The truth is the bare minimum around here gets applauded because they don't even give that. Let's be for real. It's not hard to not come on the platform and constantly lie, constantly gaslight, manipulate, get exposed for being the piece of shit that we always knew you were. It's not hard to not go on rages. You're not feeling well? Don't stream. You're not feeling up to it? Don't record yourself. We do the bare minimum. I make sure I'm feeling good. I make sure I got some coffee in my system. Let's do this. What am I actually doing? Be for real. What am I really doing? So it's just, you know, it's but it's Amber. She don't get it. She don't get it.
No.
She don't get it. I love that Amber said Tommy would be a good parent and not that she is a good parent. She probably forgot Tommy doesn't have her child. Exactly. Oh, she probably forgot Tommy even has a child. Thank you for that super chat. I know, because it's not like she got custody.
So he makes fun of this fat chick online. Oh, you got divorced because you're a piece of garbage. You know, everything else that he says. Calls me a liar. I'm such a horrible.
You are a horrible person, Amber. Oh my God. I don't know how many times I got to say it.
Girlfriend.
You are.
He was married.
So was
he
Erica.
was married.
So was Erica. So was Tommy.
With a child.
Tommy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To get divorced means obviously he's not this perfect person. He's not this like
never claimed he was. So if he's awful to be getting a divorce, what is Tommy? The same Tommy she was so in love with and wanted to marry. What is Tommy? Divorced with no custody.
Perfect boyfriend. He's not this perfect dad. He's not this perfect husband. He's not this perfect human being. He's not
I don't think he claimed to be perfect, but at the end of the day, guess what? He's better than Amber.
Yeah.
And that's what she's really mad about. He's better than Amber and probably makes more money off of her content than her. And that's truly what it comes down to. And seeing that we saw what Dalton looks like, the man she was having phone sex with, you can't tell me that if Mr. Snowflake wasn't Mr. Snowflake on the internet, she wouldn't have hiked one of her big ass legs up and try to have phone sex with him too.
Mm-hmm. Ew. Yeah. Exactly.
Please.
A perfect specimen, like he makes it seem to be. So why are you going to have a whole channel about a fat girl?
Fat bitch.
Saying
fat bitch. That was so perfectly timed. Like, oh my god. See, this is why I love Jordy's Curved Thumb. I love this channel so much.
Oh, she's just such a bad girlfriend. When obviously you did something as well that made you get divorced. So
how do you know, ho? Maybe it was the wife. Why is it not the wife's fault? You don't know. You're just mad and you're jealous. You're mad. You're big bothered. Big back ass beach.
Amber, you're so lost.
Very lost.
I'm lost, yes, but not in this situation.
Yeah, you are. You're lost.
How do you know he's divorced? Because
Go ahead.
Yep.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to ask myself, should I say this or should I not? Okay, whatever. So his ex-wife is like a public figure in own sense of her.
How do you know that? How do you know that she's a public figure?
Way. Like she doesn't make videos or anything like that, but she has her own like.
So okay, so like the rest of the world, she has social media. So you stalked her social media. You found out who she. How did you find out who she was? How do you know who she is? Because he's never talked. As far as I know, he's never talked about her or shown her on his channel. So how do you know? How do you know her name? How do you know who she is? That's my question.
Like thing going on, and literally,
and Tommy, based on the fetish that she and her ex or late fiance monetized, were somewhat public figures in their own way. Didn't they have a following? Didn't people look forward to their content and all of that? So Tommy herself was a public figure in a kind of sort of way. See, I could be vague like Amberlynn to have it fit my narrative too. You see how I did that? Tommy, the deadbeat, divorced deadbeat, was a public figure with a following. Because she was a feeder.
No, she is not a feeder.
Yes, I am.
But yeah, that's how I know. So,
and I want to drive this point home because I did see someone say it earlier. Again, it's none of our business. It's not something he made public. But sometimes with divorces, it doesn't necessarily fall on the man. Let's be very clear. Yeah. And that is no shade or disrespect to his situation, to his partner, whatever it is that they got going on. But we don't know. At least I don't. And we don't have to, because guess what? Keeping things private doesn't mean you're lying to your audience, because that was a big talking point for many years. Keeping things private means you can keep things private. Mr. Snowflake doesn't live his life online and share his personal stuff as income. Amber does. And the issue that Amber and Chantel have is the fact that they overshared all these years and chose to monetize it, where there's people and creators like us who choose to just do what they do, or well, actually talk about what they post online and make an income off of it. So two very different genres. The difference is we can make money off of your back.
Except for I'm not making money. I'm not monetized. Tips are appreciated. Just saying. I got a Cash App and a PayPal. Give me a tip. I'm poor. Help me. I'm poor.
Wow, the money you made got you in the position that you're in. So Mr. Snowflake don't got to say a thing. The fact that we even know that is too much because it didn't come from him. A divorce wouldn't be a problem if Valentine did it to be with her. That's a good point, actually. The way that did not even connect. That part. The woman who was really happy and excited to get into the middle of that have her divorce. Keep in mind, let's remember the way that Amberlynn was so giddy for Valentine to tell her wife.
Yeah, Amber loved being the other woman. Loved it. Okay. So see what I mean? There's no like Amber is just so bothered. Like her oh my god, somebody's mowing. It's taking me off. I can't focus. But that's how you can tell how bothered Amber is, because it's like you look back and what she's bitching about contradicts like her actions. You're just a big fat contradiction, Amber. Fucking beluga.
About her leaving was through a letter. That's what they discussed. For Erica / Valentine to write her wife a letter that they were getting a divorce and she was going to move in with Amber, and got the nerve to bring up divorce. Shout out to Jordy's curved thumb. I'll get it right. Jordy's curved thumb. Shout out to you. And thank you for even thinking to put a video like that together. Trust me, it's not a thing that happens around here. So shout out to you. I appreciate you. And to the people in the comments, like, thank you for being nice. Like, and if you're not, it's fine. Like, you don't gotta like me.
You guys would just take a second.
Oh, I like you. I love you. I love you, Charlie. Please marry me. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that way. But if I was, girl, trust me, I'd be trying to holler at you because you have perfect makeup. Oh my God. There's my little comments. Oh, I'd be like, Charlie, you're so pretty. Your makeup's on point. You exude just a positive energy, and I love you. Please, please. But for real, though, I'm going to like my own comment. Thank God she can't procreate. What a blessing. Oh, and here's my other one. Just here to say, Amber, your makeup is shit and your hair is shit. That's the truth. No matter how many fake compliments you post on your videos, it doesn't change these facts, Pookie. Kisses. True. Sorry, Amber, but your hair looks like shit. You look like you never brush it before going on a stream. Let me see them ends. Are them ends trimmed or are they split to oblivion? Let me see. Yes. Anyway. Let's see these comments here. Mr. Snowflake being fine. He is fine. Anywho. All right, let's get off here because I do have the niece and nephew are coming over around 4:30. So I'm gonna have to be getting off of here and preparing for the little monsters to arrive. But I had to watch that with you guys and vent my frustrations because she came for my man, and we can't be having that because as somebody who has been affected by divorce, if this is true, which I believe it probably is, because Amber probably paid for his divorce records, his marriage records. You can do it in the UK. I Googled it. It can be done. It is true. You can do that. But as somebody who has been affected by divorce, my parents got a divorce. It's a good thing. I'm glad because that was a toxic relationship. And when you're in a toxic relationship, and I understand you want to try and stay together and make it work for the kids and all that, but you're going to do more damage staying in this toxic relationship, you know, whether you're arguing with each other, fighting, whatever, or just the kids seeing that is more toxic than if you guys were to split up and, you know, just share, you know, custody or whatever. So Amber is just bothered and jealous because she's just jealous in every single way. She's jealous that Snowflake was married, jealous that he can get like all these. She sees, you can't tell me that she does not see how many people, you know, male and female, you know, that are like, oh my gosh, he's so handsome, he's so talented, he's so great, you're so wonderful. And because she sees all of these people saying that to him, telling him how talented he is and how much they love his work and how cute he is and all this, she therefore goes, oh, he thinks he's perfect. He thinks no, he doesn't think he's perfect. Everybody like watching him thinks he is, honey. No, but nobody's perfect. You're jealous because he's more talented than you. He's better looking than you. He can get people to marry him. He has a family. He has a life, unlike you. You have nothing but 500 pounds on your skeleton and a YouTube career that could be so fun, so great, so rewarding, but it's a job for you now and you hate it. Amber hates her job, but she's got to keep doing it because she's got to pay for them. She's got to pay for her hoarding problem, allegedly, in my opinion. Amber's got to pay for her hoarding problem, and she's making killer money on YouTube. It's crazy that her content's worse than mine, and mine is, mine's not horrible, but it's not the best that I could do. I definitely could be doing better if I would apply myself and I have better equipment and stuff. If I had the money like she makes, I definitely would be doing way better, but I would be definitely investing. Like, I'd be getting me like a better computer. I'd be getting me a better camera for vlogging and stuff like that. Better phone, better, like, best believe if I had the money that bitch was making, I would be investing so hard in this. But she does the bare minimum so she can keep getting the money so she can support her hoarding problem. Because in my opinion, Amberlynn is a hoarder. If we could only see what that apartment looks like. Oh my God. I bet it's scary. Anyway, bottom line, Amber, you're jealous. Amber, you're big mad. Amber, you're bothered. And I think it's funny. Amber, you're a creep too. And you're doxing him. You're doxing Mr. Snowflake. You're a doxer. And isn't doxing like illegal? Like, can't you get in trouble for doxing? Is that not doxing? I don't know. Anyway, just my opinion. I think she's doxing him, and I think repercussions should be made. So, you're welcome, Amber. And run a brush through that hair. Trim a couple inches off. It's not going to kill you. And please, for the love of God, watch a tutorial on how to do the winged eyeliner because I hate it. I hate your eyeliner so bad. Throw a little bit of lipstick on. Come on, a little bit of highlighter, something. Do a little bit of something, please, for love. Put your stupid little gems back, like glue some of them on again, like something. It's just me personally. I hate your makeup. I'm sorry. I'm going to be petty. I can do what I want. Okay. I hate her. Anyways. All right, babes. Oh, I'm so glad that I got that out of my system. I'll be back next week, perhaps, and we'll do some more tarot because I, unlike Amber, am a real tarot. Like, I'm the real deal. Go check out. Go check it out. You'll see. You'll see. I take this shit seriously. I take the tarot seriously. And so I don't like to be on spiritually all the time like this. This was just a little, venting. Like I had to just because, I had to do this. I had to vent about it. I had to get it out of my system because it was bothering me so bad. I'm like, oh, you're coming for him? You're like, this hoe actually bought his information or had somebody do it for her or something just so she could do that. Just so she could have what she thinks something on him. And I hope he never addresses it. Please, Mr. S, never address it. I don't care if you were divorced or not. Nobody cares. We don't need you to address it. It is none of our business. And it's none of Amber's business. She wants you to confirm. Does that mean she knows his real name? It's so weird. This bitch is weird and creepy. And YouTube needs to do something about it. Because, I don't know, something needs to be done about it. And I hope and pray something does get done about it. Because I don't know. Like I said, in my opinion, it's doxing, and I'm pretty sure that shit's illegal, at least on YouTube. I don't know. But anyways, I don't like it when people go real life. And that just, yeah. If you have known me when I first started this channel, then you know. But anyways. Okay, babes. I'm going to jump off here. Like I said, I got to get some things going. Glad I got that out of my system. Next week, I want to get back into, now that I'm finally healed from this illness I had. I want to get back on doing some tarot readings. So if anybody wants a tarot reading, a live tarot reading, because I haven't figured out how to do like private readings yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But I also have Instagram that I like to do, not private, but public reads on. If anybody would like one, let me know. So hit me up on my Instagram, Sarah Lee X0, not O, 0, X0. Shoot me a DM. All I ask is a little donation to my Cash App or my PayPal. A little 20, a little 50, 40, whatever, 30, whatever. And I will make you a little video and give you a little reading. So if you would like that, let me know, darlings. Because I would appreciate it. And, I don't do it for the money. Although we all need to be compensated for, giving our time and energy to people. Because our time is valuable. But if you know me, I do it so that I can help you out because I genuinely care. Help you out in some way, give you some clarity or something. So get a hold of me if you want that done. And as always, thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. It's the most valuable thing that you can give to anybody. Always remember that. And as always, I hope and wish and pray for every single one of you who deserve it. Health, wealth, success and happiness, and blessings and protection over every single one of you, and especially protection over all of our children the most. Okay? I'll talk to you soon, okay? Mwah! Smooches. Bye, sugar pie.